I create my composition, then I go from there. Then I decide how many colors I'm going to have. What's going to be the dominant color am I going to have there? So my palette's going to be predominantly be dark. So I'm going to have some greens, different values of green in here. Like I can hear there's turquoise, dark blues, and light blue is almost gray. And I can incorporate some of the blues in here with this print shirt back there. And I still have this, the predominantly dark blue background. So I have that, and I have a tub of that waiting. And sometimes, you know, like some artists would leave the white from the canvas and just use that. But what I do, I like layer on layer. And that's how you get, like for the white of the feathers and the forehead on this horse's head, I must have about 3 or 4 colors on different layers. Maybe I might have a red, then cover it with white again, and then go over it with a wash. Maybe then add an orange, then go over it with another white wash. Then maybe I might sketch a few, you know, at the upper part of the feathers, or bring it down to the headpiece there, you know, the headband. Then I would go back with white again. Then I'd do a nice little off, like a really light, almost ochre wash over all those different layers. Then go back again with white. And that's how you get this aliveness to it. It gives it spirit. It's not flat, so your eye is bouncing. You know, it's going through all these layers and hitting the white from the canvas and bouncing back, so you get more colors. That's what your eye sees. And that's when you see posters and such where it's just one color, and it's just flat, and it's just not exciting. Yeah. But it's a lot more work, but that's what I enjoy.